Hello and welcome to NDTV Profit. I am Varsha Chandani. Today we'll be discussing Q3 FY24 numbers of Sharda Cropchem. To discuss with us, we have Mr. R.V. Bubna, Managing Director of the company. Hello, sir, and welcome to the show.
Hello, madam.
So, sir, if I just see your numbers, so if you see revenue was down 37%, while net profit was down 95%. So, what is the reason for this kind of weakness, as you were expecting good demand of your products in Q3 FY24?
No, madam. Q3 FY24 has gone fairly as per expectations. We are not expecting something more than what we have achieved.
Okay, sir, on that point, if you see, you had volume growth of 19% in last quarter, while this quarter, correct me if I'm wrong, volume growth was negative. So, what has changed in this quarter?
So the main factor is demand and adverse weather conditions.
Sir, can you elaborate more on this? I mean, so which were the regions where you see that there was no demand for your products?
Madam, in Europe, there has been a drought this year, which is quite significant.
Okay.
And in USA, North America, also there were storms and the weather was not so friendly.
And sir, when do you expect revival in these regions?
Revival in what?
When do you expect revival in these regions?
Madam, it's a question of nature. Nature doesn't stay at the same situation. It automatically improves. So we are hoping that the fourth quarter would be better than third quarter.
And sir, so considering the China dumping, so how was the drop in prices for this quarter? And also, do you expect it to continue due to unused capacity and higher supplies?
Madam, let me tell you, the situation remains more or less the same. We do not see any increase in the demand beyond their expectation, beyond their expectation. And the prices have also not started improving.
So then my other question to this would be, what is your strategy? Meaning, how will you end FY24 and what is the outlook for FY25 if you have any?
Madam, outlook for FY25, it is too early to say. As far as our strategy is concerned, we are very much alert. We are taking stock of the situation and all the factors very closely and trying to decide our policies accordingly. Our target is that we have a green, our profit should be on the positive side, not in the negative side, which has been happening in the first 3 quarters.
And sir, any new launches that you are into can we expect new launches in coming quarters?
Madam, we are receiving registrations, so the new products are being introduced, but the market situation is very pessimistic. So it will not, we don't expect a very big event from a very big results out of that.
And sir, everybody was actually expecting H2, the problems will be solved from H2 FY24. But currently we are seeing that there is still pressures coming from China. So any views on China dumping and going forward, what do you expect?
Madam, China is, I would not use the word dumping. They are sitting with very heavy amount of stocks, large amount of stocks. And they are also waiting and watching the situation as if the demand comes up and they are able to reduce their stock, then I expect some kind of enthusiasm in them. At present, they are just waiting and watching for the situation.
And then, sir, considering the current situations, what are your capex plans? I mean, if not for FY24, but for FY25?
Madam, our capex plan will continue more or less in the same level as it has been happening in the past.
Okay,
because
and sir,
you cannot change those capex strategies abruptly. They are worked out on a long-term basis, and the registration process is also fairly long. So we cannot do any alteration at this stage. If we do any reduction, then we'll be unnecessarily delaying the receipt of registrations, and it will go against our interest in the near future, for the future years, which we do not want to happen.
Sir, any kind of guidance that you would want to give with respect to top line and margins going forward, maybe for FY25?
Madam, it's very difficult to say at this stage. As I have told you, we hope that it will be better than the for quarter 3 of this year, but it may not be as good as quarter 4 of last financial year.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for answering our questions. It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you so much, Madam Varsha. Thank you so much.